There is a research which shows that left-handed people on an average live 7 years less than right-handed people. If you do not recognize the difference, you will not be life-sensitive. If you try to equate everything, all sensitivity about life will go away. You have to recognize the difference. Anything which needs balance, you use both your hands. If you use your left hand, your left brain or right brain does not get active. Different hands have different uses. Right hand was kept for vigorous, difficult or hard actions. Left hand was kept for gentle, mild actions. But it is a yogic principle that you do not use your left hand for doing hard things. Why this is so is the cardiac function being on the left side. If you are a left-hander, if you are using your left hand for all the more difficult, physically difficult actions, there is a research which shows that left-handed people on an average live 7 years less than right-handed people because the left has the responsibility of cardiac function, which is not a small thing. So the left should not be in vigorous action. You must balance the two in terms of strength and balance, but in general usage, it's best to use the right hand for all that involves a certain physical difficulty or stress. If you use your left hand, your left brain or right brain does not get active. All left-handers should have been boom in their brain. Doesn't necessarily happen like that.
Most people are right-handed, with about 90% of the population using their right hand more often. Left-handed people make up about 10% of the population. Being left-handed or right-handed is mainly influenced by how the brain is organized. Usually, left-handed people use the right side of their brain more, which helps with things like understanding space and shapes. Changes in brain function can make left-handed people more likely to have developmental, learning, and mental health issues. Some studies even show that left-handed people might have higher chances of having health problems such as allergies, immune disorders, breast cancer, low birth weight, and even stress at birth. Damage to the left side of the brain during pregnancy can lead to left-handedness after birth. This might explain why left-handed people often have lower birth weights and weaker immune systems.
Use two hands. If you have to receive something, nobody in India stretches out their hand like this, it's always like this. You must use both the hands. So anything which needs balance, you use both your hands. Energetically, if you're active on the left side, it is possible that the intuitive dimension of your brain becomes active. If you've been to the Devi temple, everything is on the left side because within you, this is Ida, this is Pingala, this is masculine, this is feminine. The feminine has to be handled in a certain way and the masculine very differently. Because essential quality of what masculine and feminine is fundamentally different. It is not a question of… it's very rudimentary for people to think which is superior. It is not a question of superiority, it's a difference. If you do not recognize the difference, you will not be life-sensitive. If you try to equate everything, all sensitivity about life will go away. You have to recognize the difference. So, right and left are used differently, it is not that one is superior to the other. They are different and they must be employed differently.
Here are a few reasons why it is generally preferred to use your right hand for eating rather than your left. First is cultural norms. In many cultures, such as those in South Asia, the Middle East and Africa, the left hand is traditionally associated with personal hygiene and is considered unclean for handling food. Using the left hand for eating is often seen as rude or disrespectful. Now here is the corrected version. Feminine energy. According to yogic science, the left side of the body is governed by the Chandra Nadi, which has a cooling nature. This causes the body to relax and hence the strength is generally less compared to the right side. Spiritually, the left side of the body is associated with feminine energy called Ida. Feminine energy is soft and should be handled gently. As Sadhguru says, it is not about comparison, but it is about recognizing this basic difference in your energy system.
To get free tips on food, health, Ayurveda, lifestyle, and yoga by Sadhguru, please join our WhatsApp and Telegram link below.